emanates from the fact that there is an irregular giveaway. There is a scheme of giving away Namiiro Wetland in Entebbe to a retired judge through absurd court orders. Sometime in 2017, Justice Anup Singh, the retired High Court judge, initiated the process of applying for land along Brother Aman's Drive in Entebbe. There is that road called Brother Aman's Drive, which substantially forms part of Namiiro Wetland, but also contains infrastructure for the runway for Entebbe International Airport, among others. Through machination, the said judge was issued with certified deed plans by the Commissioner Survey and Mapping measuring approximately 30 acres. Using the same methods, he obtained favorable recommendations from the Area Land Committee and the Physical Planning Committee of Entebbe Municipality. Then in 2017, upon receipt of the said application, the District Land Board consulted with Civil Aviation Authority, but the authority objected to issuance of these titles. The District Land Board subsequently rejected the application on the following grounds and communicated the same to the retired judge. Members, remember everything, whatever I talk about has its records. The land, these are the following grounds on which the Land Board deferred to give them to issue authority to take land. Point number one was the land in issue is located in an ecologically sensitive area, hence the need to seek the approval from the National Environment Management Authority. Point number B was that the Physical Planning Committee approval attached to the application contained the 5 plots, but the accompanying deed plans had 12 plots, implying that the application surveyed was in excess of the approved area. Then reason number 3 was that the location plan provided by the area land and the deed plans issued when superimposed over the cadastral fabric of the area revealed that the land in issue falls within the vicinity of an aerodrome for Entebbe International Airport, which is a special planning area and a restricted area at that. It is also worth noting that the area presents special security concerns, considering that the land adjoins the airport, contains drainage infrastructure for the airport and other airport-related infrastructure. It additionally overlooks State House. Upon receiving the said rejection, the retired judge instituted several frivolous suits and applications against the board and its employees in person in a move intended to compel the board to retract its decision. Now, strangely, despite the sensitivity of the land in issue and the clear rejection grounds, the retired judge has been granted many orders in his favor without court conducting any locus visit. That's very important. The latest order issued by Honorable Justice Bonne Isaac Ateko in miscellaneous cause number 135 of 2024 not only condemns the District Land Board to pay damages to the retired judge in excess of 400 million, but it also presents strange jurisprudence that buffers the ordinary mind. Whereas the District Land Board was not privy to the proceedings that gave rise to the order, the Land Justice decreed the following against the board. A. Wakiso District Land Board immediately reconsider the applicant's application without undue regard to unnecessary third parties such as Civil Aviation Authority. B. Wakiso District Land Board immediately, in any case not later than 21 days from the date of the ruling, issues a report to the Register of Titles to issue the freehold title as applied by the applicant. C. That Civil Aviation Authority has security interest in the land, they can approach the customary owner and commence proper acquisition process as by law and furnish adequate compensation. D. Wakiso District Land Board pays damages of 200 million for the suffering, anguish, mental torture the applicant has had to endure from February 2017. E. Wakiso District Land Board pays punitive exemplary damages of 100 million to the applicant. F. Interest at 6% per annum shall apply to items C and D. Costs of the application have since been set at 150 million for mere miscellaneous application. Efforts by the district authorities to set aside these strange orders through the Attorney General's chambers have so far fallen on deaf ears, and the retired judge is moving faster than ever to enforce the judgment. We have it from reliable sources that the retired justice intends to sell this very land to civil aviation authorities for its intended airport expansion, since no private development can be permitted on the land in the issue. So I appeal now to the Honorable Minister to find these developments a travesty of justice and broad derouting of land that by law is vested in government, to hold in trust for the benefit of every Ugandan citizen by the very people intended to act as guardians of the law. So we are accordingly request for urgent intervention to arrest the Outcry developments for its intended airport expansion, since no private development can be permitted on that land. And you've heard when I said that efforts by the district authority to set aside these strange orders through Attorney General's chambers have so far fallen on deaf ears. So we are coming out because the retired judge has sought so many court orders. You see, he uses his influence in the judicial system. He's a retired judge. It is as simple as going to anyone's room to say, please kindly do me this. So he has been receiving court orders to compel the district to come out with titles. We offer them titles. We offer him titles to become the bona fide occupant, bona fide owner of that land. After getting those titles, then it will be a legal body to sell the land to civil aviation, which is irregular. Now we are coming out to say, if there is that scheme, let the Ministry of Lands and the Attorney General chambers come out, because we are all state agencies and we are fighting for state property. If it is from the Attorney General to say that this is the rightful owner, we have no objection. Ours is, we are just custodians. We are in a local government. It's we who are wrong. If we are wrong, the custodian of the national law is the Attorney General. He's failing to come out since 2017 on this issue. And the court is ordering us to offer land to someone. So we are saying, let the Ministry of Lands and the Attorney General, who are the custodians of that law, come and advise us. The moment they advise us that this is right, we shall do according to the law. But otherwise, our local findings are these, and we are wondering why all state agencies have kept quiet. And we are here seeing people are trying now to buy land from the same person whom we denied the right to take that land.